I thought she had a big heart. I like how she was doing her charity work, so that's what made me reach out to her.
I like the way it goes. I thought she had a big heart. I thought. And then he started going out with Molly and then realized that she didn't have a big heart. I love the way that, you know, when they ask you, so what attracted you to this person, and you start off by saying, I thought she had a big heart. God damn. That's when you know whatever she's done is deep. Okay, it's deep and it hurts bad. Watch, what needs to let that sink in. Then Molly comes in with this one.
Also attracted to the fact that he was in a powerful job. He was committed to something.
You know, 100%, they say that the most attractive person is someone, well, I think a lot of women say this anyways. And it's more women than men that say this, but yeah, a man that seems as if he's committed to his craft, his job, all that kind of stuff is a very attractive trait. And that is a good thing. Let's not get it confused, because some people or some men may confuse that and think that, well, basically what she's saying is she's attracted to the fact that he had money. Or, you know, or she was attracted to the fact that he was going to be a provider. That's not necessarily the case here, in my opinion. The situation is basically she's more attracted to the fact that she was going into a relationship with someone that was at least doing something with his life, not the casual bum who does nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just got to put it out there because sometimes people can translate that incorrectly, if you ask me. Yeah.
My world for her. I stepped out of my comfort zone for her. I stopped everything for her.
That's exactly right. You stopped everything. The things that you used to do when you got here, you stopped doing.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kelly, man. You really shot yourself in the foot in that one. And you did shoot yourself in your foot in that one. Because at the end of the day, when you meet someone, the person that you are when they meet you is a person who they expect you to continue being. They don't expect you to be then someone else. You know, we always need to think about what was the first thing that attracted us to this person. Because that's always key for the remainder of your relationship. But here's the thing, though. This thing that you have to process a lot more than women than the men in this one, to be honest with you. But never ever be attracted to someone because of their income, and never necessarily be attracted to someone because there's someone that is going to be able to provide for you financially completely. And I say that because we have to be aware that sometimes in life, someone's financial situation can potentially go downhill. Anyone can easily lose a job. Anyone can easily lose income for whatever reason it happens, you know. Always expect the unexpected. So because of that, if you are then only attracted to that person because of what they offer in terms of their bank account, then that means when hits the fan, you're not going to want to be with them. You know, you're not going to be as attractive anymore. You're going to want to pull away. So that's why I feel like you should always be attractive. First thing that you should be looking for when you're attracted to someone is their personality and, of course, their looks. Because you can't be with someone that you don't find attractive. People that say that looks don't matter are just liars. They do matter, okay? You know what I mean? You got to make sure you're with someone that is at a standard that makes you happy. You know what I mean? At a standard that you're going to always want to rip their clothes each time you see them, you know what I'm saying? But either way, though, being attracted to someone's mental, physical, very key. But the mental is definitely more important than the physical. I will say this, though. Physical matters, but the mental matters more, because the mental is the one that's going to really allow your emotions to really suck in deep with that. But listen, people may see it differently. But I'm just saying that one of the worst things to be attracted to in someone is their value of their pocket. And they don't have it no more. Will you be able to fall in the fact that you love them for who they are? Because when you can fall for someone based on who they are, that means you're going to be patient enough for them to be able to pick themselves up again. Think about it. Anyway, with Kelly over here, she saw a man that was a go-getter, man that was doing something powerful with his life, police officer, all that kind of stuff. But then he stopped it. Then I guess in her eyes, she saw him as the bum. And I do understand that. I wouldn't say that she's wrong in that aspect.
And when I gave you things that could help me eliminate things off my plate, your response was, I didn't come here to be your do boy.
What a name, do boy. That's a new one, do boy. I mean, listen, I think as a man, the thing that we have to understand is that when you're with a woman who is a worker, has got all little thing going and whatnot, if you can come in her life and help make her life a little bit easier with her own work or certain responsibilities, do it. Do it. There is no way I can walk in someone's life and not try and make their life easier. And there's no way someone can walk into my life and not try and make things easier. But I will say this though. Trying to make things easier for me is a challenge sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, listen, I got it, man. Don't worry, I'm good. You know, a lot of us have that mentality, right? But either way though, she wasn't wrong. But I don't know, man, because obviously these two right now in this conversation, it seems as if she's saying a whole lot of things and he's saying a whole lot of nothing. Why is that? Maybe he's got to a point where he's afraid to voice himself in certain areas. Because I will say, the way Molly does voice herself, it is rather aggressive. It is rather intimidating. I think naturally it's going to make someone want to just curl inside. You know what I mean? I feel like, if anything, maybe the reason why he wasn't responding to things, it's not because he's necessarily a bum or lazy or whatever. Maybe it's just because the way she was telling him was inappropriate. And that's why he had those reactions of like, well, I didn't come here to be this and that. Because maybe it's just the way she is. And to be honest with you, she definitely has that aggressive persona. Me personally, man, her whole accent just bothers the hell out of me. Oh, Jesus Christ. He is hurt just from trying to mimic her, man. Yeah, I said it. So if you're from like the same area as Molly, you sound like her. Don't talk to me. I'm kidding, man. No, I'm not kidding.
Molly, we are not going to sit here and say I haven't done anything. You are not going to sit here and say that. I got to Georgia. She's talking to me like I'm an employee.
Oh, man, that made me laugh. When I was watching this on Retro, man, this made me laugh. She said, employee. I mean, like I said before, maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is that how she communicates with him. And I do believe that she probably does speak to him as if he's an employee. There's a very good chance of that, to be honest with you. And if that's how she's speaking to him, well then, no wonder why he doesn't respond to you well. Nobody wants to be spoken to as if they're a child or an employee. People want to be, if you're in a relationship with someone, you speak to them as if they are your partner. No, you speak to them as your partner. Not as if they are your partner. Be respectful. And if she hasn't been respectful, then it explains why they're here where they are right now, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I don't really think that Molly has the best people skills, to be honest with you. I've never seen their season, but there's just, you know, some people just give you that vibe, but she just gives me that one of those vibes.
Everything was great when I was in New York.
Because he had a job, he had a mission, he had goals, he was doing things. He was empowered, not sitting on his couch all day watching.
You see her delivery. Her delivery is just such...
reality TV.
I can't even talk.
My thoughts on Molly is Molly needs to develop an awareness of how she is talking about what she wants from Kelly.
Precisely. Doesn't even let the man talk. Doesn't even let him finish his sentence. Jesus. I don't know what you got up your butthole, but you need to remove it real quick, man. No. Come on, man. I'm irritating your ears. I'm happy that I'm doing that because my ears are irritated too. I want you to all feel my pain. I just had to be extra. So if you've got earphones on right now, I do apologize, to be fair, because that probably hurt your eardrums quite a bit. I didn't think of that one. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think obviously we know these two don't make it anyway, because obviously there's been a whole madness with these two, obviously as of late anyway. But it is going to be interesting to see how they tackle their, you know, relationship throughout this season of The Last Resort. But as far as I'm concerned, Molly needs to learn how to communicate better. She can't be talking to anybody, right, as if she is their boss. Nah, not about that life. Not about that life one bit. I mean, to be honest with you, this man right here, from man to man, he looks freaking defeated. I know when a man looks defeated, and this guy looks defeated. Brother, walk out now. Don't even waste your time in this. Don't even waste your time. But anyway, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and talk about it. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.